have budget partner assignments to make for the upcoming February 11th council meeting. I want to make sure that councilors are aware of that, and you have your budget partners ready to go. And if you need the application forms, I have some here if you need that, but they do need to be completed and in before we can make the appointments to the budget committee on that evening. So, Councilor sorry.
If you don't have a budget partner, you can't find one. I was talking to Mayor Stram, and he said he would be interested in serving if you guys are interested in reaching out.
So it begins.
I asked, I said, are you done? You missed it? And he's like, no, it's been okay. But I wouldn't mind serving on the budget committee. I was like, all right. Well, we have 3 councilors that need a budget partner.
And we also have Joshua Knudsen, who is also.
He is my buddy.
I think Josh has spoken for us.
All right, sounds great. Very good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, on January 26th, which is this Saturday, the University of Oregon, at the University of Oregon Museum of Natural and Cultural History at 1680 East 15th, from 2 until 4 p.m. Steve Robinson, who is the president of the nonprofit Cascadia Prepared, will be showing the OPB film Unprepared. I've seen the documentary that OPB put together, and it's an excellent documentary talking about a Cascadia subduction zone earthquake. And I would highly recommend anybody who has any interest in earthquake preparedness and earthquake resilience attend that meeting. It is really going to be, there's going to be a town hall forum question and answer after the fact, which will allow for questions of a panel of experts. And I'm planning on attending, and I hope to see a few of our public and our councilors there as well, if at all possible. So. As a sad note, last Thursday, January 17th, Benita Mayor Sandra Larson passed away. She was an amazing woman and an amazing counselor and amazing representative for the city of Benita. The city of Creswell sent a card and flowers just prior to her passing. She had suffered a short-ish illness. It was my understanding that her illness was diagnosed and was pretty much sent to hospice right from there. And she died several days later. So it was something that was very sudden and obviously very serious. So condolences to the city of Benita. I did put a post on my Facebook wall, and also Manager Amber put it on our city Facebook page too. So. And as another note, on February 20th, from 6:30 till 8:30 p.m., I'm sorry, our new state representative for our district, Representative Marty Wilde, will be holding a town hall here in Creswell. And I can't remember a town hall ever being held by a state legislator in the city of Creswell. So this is really good. And it's an opportunity for our councilors especially to come out and meet Representative Wilde. He's a really nice young man. He's going to be really hardworking for us. And I think he's going to be really an amazing guy. So, Andrea?
I was wondering if you wanted us to have cookies and coffee available or something like that, or no?
I think that sounds fine. I think that would be good, yeah. And that will be taking place right here in this hall right here. Mark your calendars, February 20th, 6:30 till 8:30 on that evening. And anyway, bring questions. You know, looking forward to seeing a lot of you there. Like I said, he's going to work hard for the state of Oregon, also for the city of Creswell and his entire district.
If you have a sense that it's going to be larger than this Ken Hall, we could have it at the community center. But I have no idea how many people will show up. Do any of you know?
I don't at this point. I can say that I will be meeting with him Thursday up in the state capitol for the LSC state capitol, city day at the state capitol. And also got a meeting scheduled for him on February 1st. So hopefully we'll have some sense of crowd size at that point in time. And you know, perhaps we can then, you know, firm up the locale. But you know, certainly this building, this room would be possibly pretty heavily packed if we don't plan ahead and plan accordingly. So thank you for that. Really appreciate that. So that concludes the mayor's report. So we'll move now on to committee reports, and we will have the Administration and Financing Committee, Councilor Knudsen.
So if you're new, this is the process, how we evaluate our city judge is city council must attend a court session, and we do rotation. So I made a little calendar and you guys can fill it out and pick a date and show up to night court on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Roberta will have all the questions and evaluation forms that you need. Just answer the questions as you watch court, and then when we evaluate our judge, we'll have a better understanding because everybody's attended, hopefully. So you don't need to sign up twice. I just want to make sure every counselor does it. And then I will also send this out electronically, so if you need to like switch your dates, you can ask me to switch your dates. And finance has not met to go over other charges, so that's all I have.
Okay, very good. Public Safety, Councilor Inman.
No report this time, we also have not been yet.
Okay. And Transportation Public Works, Councilor Crochu.
Yes, so we held the first of two water rate advisory committee meetings. Was my first public meeting to conduct. It went pretty well.
Good.
And we, essentially, the first meeting is more of reviewing, we look at the part of the city charter, and after looking at that, then we look at the proposal, the recommendations that come from Finance Director Jim Becker. And then essentially that will lead to more discussion at the next meeting. So we're just kind of taking what we've learned and chewing on that, sending our questions in and such. So the next meeting is this coming Thursday, again at 4:30.
All right, very good. Okay, Parks and Tree Advisory Committee.
We met today. Arbor Day will be Saturday, the 27th of April. Everyone's invited. It's gonna be the day after actual Arbor Day. So a Saturday from 12 to 1, so we can have kids not be in school. And it's gonna be at the new bike rest stop park on Dale Cooney and Cloverdale Road, the northeast corner of that intersection. It's a city-owned, unused, flat parcel that we're going to plant some trees on. An oak or two, a maple or two, cedar, and some elderberries. And we got so excited, we're gonna plant some elderberries off the north wall of the Cobalt building, right?
Yes.
Yes, for shade and niceness for the folks that are waiting to go. So folks are welcome. I understand arrangements may have been made for the duck truck.
All
Very
right.
much.
On top of it.
You were so there, we just met this
Thank
morning.
you, Santa Pac, for doing that.
Yeah, we're talking about a coloring contest for fourth graders over at Creswell, with some rewards. We're excited, it's our 10th anniversary as a Tree City USA.
So Mayor Emberg, I have a question for you. Since the public safety charge specifically called out the date for the Arbor Day, which said the 26th, is that something we need to amend? Is it going to be on the 27th?
You can agree that the 27th is fine, you don't have to necessarily amend the charge.
Okay. And Arbor Day was the 26th, and I know that's the date that, you know, was called out, so, okay.
It
Are we all agreeable to that?
It just makes more sense so kids can come.
Okay.
Cause kids are school that day.
And this is, last year we did it at noon on a Friday, and we were in a neighborhood with a lot of houses and young families. We got some homeschool kids too. A really nice neighborhood turnout, but up there at Dale Cooney and Cloverdale Road, we won't have the same walkability. And we'd really like to give the kids an opportunity to come out.
Thank you for taking that into consideration, because that's always something, it's very advisable to have as many people attend, especially children, so, yeah. Go ahead.
And I'm sorry, but
Michelle?
the trees, where are they gonna be?
As two places, on the north side of the Cobalt building, split in half, it's the alcove where folks wait to go into the food pantry, and then the wall, we're thinking just off that wall,
I'm more worried about the Cloverdale.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I'm thinking approach
You know,
and trees.
yeah, you know where the Cloverdale and Dale Queen is, that blank lot below the, gated community,
Where Market Road comes in, that weird little mess.
out by the water treatment plant.
Okay, I was thinking up above Dale Cooney and.
As soon as I heard that.
Yeah.
That's really smart.
Just make those down.
Make sure they don't, yeah.
Now is the time to bring that up. Thanks.
Especially their tall growing species, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
So that's exciting for us, and we hope everyone will come.
Is that it?
I think that's it for
Okay.
us, yeah.
Airport Commission, Councilor Castillo.
It was my first meeting and it was, pretty interesting. I was introduced for my first meeting and new counselor, and, Shelley gave us an update on the, the grant and the taxi lane rehabilitation update, and if you want a more in-depth explanation, I would refer you to Shelley. Something that was interesting was that the taxi lane project was ranked 2 out of 42 applications. I think that was pretty cool. And of course, I think they're still waiting for the, fire department to find out for the training that's gonna be out there, the fire extinguisher training, and we'll probably find that out in April or May. They will know.
Okay.
And Jim, was elected the new chair for the upcoming year.
Talking about Jim Orr.
Yes,
Also?
yes, thank
Okay.
you. And Don, agreed to, be the secretary.
Okay, very good. Shelley, did you have anything else to add?
Not really, number 2 out of the 42 projects. So we're hoping to have our bid openings sometime in April. At that time, we'll go for the second FAA AIP project grant for the construction. So summertime, we will be in full swing. Next Tuesday, we will have the surveying company down to dig out some cores to see what our base looks like on those taxi lanes. So it's finally, once we got the IFE done, now we're moving along.
Very good. Excellent news. Great, thank you. And LCOG report, that would be me. So the next LCOG board meeting will be on February 28th, and it will be at the LCC downtown campus. Everyone is welcome to attend, and there will also be a tour of the building for those who have not toured the building, between 5:30 and about 10 till 6 when the meeting starts at 6 p.m. LCOG Appreciation Dinner will be taking place on Saturday, March 2nd, 2019. There'll be a meet and greet from 5 until 6 p.m. and dinner and program will begin at 6. Location has yet to be determined from what I understand, and more information will soon follow. The appreciation dinner is something that I really encourage new counselors especially, and also previously serving council members who have not attended the event, to consider coming. It's a really great event where the way they describe it is it's an annual appreciation dinner is to celebrate civic, economic, and regional accomplishments of elected officials, private citizens, businesses, and intergovernmental teams for their outstanding service, leadership, and commitment to the regional community. So it's really a great mix, not just of LCOG agencies, but also of private citizens and other agencies involved in a whole community-wide, regional community-wide, to serve the public. And it's really a great event. Lots of elected officials, currently serving, previously serving, and it's a really neat way to come, mix and mingle, and meet the people that are serving the communities that surround us, and it's really great. The city will pay for the city councilors who choose to go. But if you want to take your spouse, be aware that would be falling on your nickel, and I think last year it was $35, I believe, somewhere in that range. I'm not exactly positive, so.
Is it still at Lane?
At that point, I'm not sure.
Oh,
I
I'm
know it
sorry,
was,
you said it
yeah, the
wasn't.
location is still yet to be determined from what I understand. I will hopefully find out in February board meeting at that point, and we'll report back at that from there. So anybody who is interested though, I encourage you to report over to Roberta, and she will ensure that people get signed up when the applications and so forth come around, so. That concludes my report. Lane Act report, Councilor Inman.
Yes, so a couple highlights, we met on January 9th. And there's been previous conversations about the responsibility and the role of, Lane Act. And, so Oregon Transportation Commission, debrief in November. One of the things that was discussed was, the OTC valued, the place of what the role of the act does. And then also the steering committee felt that the act should develop priority tasks and messaging for ongoing communications with the OTC legislators and other parties. So it definitely seemed like a positive, debrief and outcome of that, which is great. And then the other one was, coastal transit, implementation. So from Florence to Eugene, Florence to Yachats, and then Florence to Coos Bay. Two of those, to Eugene and to Yachats, was a continuation, and then to Coos Bay was to implement. And the act had supported just a grant application for that. And then the third was the core. There was one proposal, the city of Creswell. And then lastly, the safe school routes. It was Eugene and Springfield that was plus and a minus. So those were the things, and then the next meeting is February 13th.
All right, very good. Thank you. All right, we'll move on to, item three, which is presentations. So our first